What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Looney. Just making another video about update on the MIDI controller. I made one earlier this year. I had to return the APC because I thought it was gonna work with FL Studio. So I was looking for a MIDI controller that had like more than 16 pads, I guess, because I work with a template on there, and it just make the workflow faster. I returned the APC, I returned the FL Key 25. That felt like a goddamn toy. And that was when I had my Kai Fire. I turned my Kai Fire in for a MPK Mini MK3. So just recently, maybe like a month and a half ago, something, maybe 2 months, but I picked up this. This is the Launch Key 25, the regular version. They got the mini version, but I wanted something different this time. Like that, you know, these had like semi-weighted keys, and it's a little bit bigger, you know, a little bit, I say a little bit bigger, a lot bit bigger, but it just feels more premium. I was even at Guitar Center looking at the keyboards. I'm taking them out the box and shit, putting them back or whatever. And I had to check that FL Key again. And another thing, the pads on the FL Key, they feel like they just don't feel if we rating them compared to the MPKs. Now the MPK got the best pads. They more like the MPC pads. And these are basically just a smaller version of the MPC pads. They thicker than the FL Key. The FL Key ones feel like they real stiff, and they feel like they'll break easy. And I want these because you can tell they stick out just a little bit more. A little bit more oomph. But not only that, like I said, the features, it works with a lot of DAWs. And I think the only feature that it don't really have on here is, well, two, I guess. Well, I haven't looked on this one, but the note repeat, they had that on the they got that on the FL Key, and they got the sequencer. The pads, the sequencer is built into the pads or whatever, but I ain't really worried about that. I was just worried about having the transport, so I wanted to keep reaching for the mouse, having the one button chords. Now let me try to put this up. I'm gonna just go to just regular FL keys. One second. Okay. Let me see. So there's one feature on here, the one button chords, and not even just one button chords. You can literally go super advanced with, let me see. So over here, you can change your scales. You go to chord map. Oop, I don't know, this is unfocusing every time I put my hand in there. But yeah. So you go here, you can choose your scales on the screen, you know, right here with the knob. You go right here to choose, yeah, let's choose your scales, and then when you go to chord map, they play the chords. And you can change the octaves of the chord. And then you can go even further with that by going to, well, that's Adventures. They kind of like, it spread the chord out more over the keyboard. So, you know, I'm not really big in the chords, but you know, playing 7 notes and all that stuff instead of just playing like a regular little triad or whatever. And then you can make it roll, like instead of just hitting the chord like that, it'd be like bring, you know, bring, you know, you can, they have those up here. They got it to where it'll lock it into the scale where it'll, you know, this won't be your regular keyboard no more. It'll be like, some of these will be 2 of the same keys, but it would, every key you press would be in this in key, which is dope. Yeah, I like that because when I like this feature because when I'm sampling, sometimes I don't know the key of those samples, so I'm just sitting here trying to play with the sample, and that shit become a headache or whatever. But if I can find the key of the sample, I can just put it in there and just, you know, start going along with it. So that's another joint that's cool. Another one is it works seamlessly with FL. Like I said, I use a template. As you can see, all my favorite drums on the channel rack, and right out the gate on the pads, they are, you can see it triggers them now, which is kind of weird because it go from on the channel rack top to bottom up there, and on the keyboard down here it go from bottom to top, and when you press this, that's the next row of them. So watch when I hit it. And then you'll be triggering. So I got like, these are kicks, press down. And you keep going down and it go to percussion, and then 808s, and then my VSTs at the bottom. So that way I won't have to go digging. So if y'all want to speed up your workflow, create a template, all your favorite drums, boom, boom, boom. But it controls, like, it has controls that work with every window on FL. So I can control the mixer. Damn, how you do? I'll be forgetting. I took a break from making beats again, but it's on this keyboard though. I forget what the hell I gotta press. Oh, I think it's, yeah, it's shift. So you press shift. See, you got the if I can focus in on here, it says DAW, drum, and then up here it says plug-in, mixer, or whatever. So you hold shift, and if you hit it, that'll bring up that. But then, wait a minute. So it's moving the levels. It's just not in the mixer right now. If you go to, I forget which one it is. I ain't looking at no manual with this thing, but I had it all down pat when I first started working with it or whatever. You can literally press a button, it'll bring up the mixer. You can control that. You can control the channel rack, all that with all these knobs, without going to your mouse. And obviously this stuff works. So, oh yeah, I'm working on a Halloween beat tape with my boy J Yama Beats. I was gonna do it by myself, but I'm like, you know what? Let me do it with him. It's basically, I'm just basically sampling horror movie themes. Let me show you what I got. This one is what is this one? I think it's called Welcome to Creepshow. When I got it off YouTube, it looked like Tales from the Crypt, but I don't think so. Let me play the originals. Hey, I don't know if y'all can tell me if that tells from grip or not. I don't remember the intro coming on like that, but it did have a little skeleton dude on the cover. But anyway, this is what I got to it. Check the 808. I just put the 808 in there, but. That's enough of that. But anyway, so that's that. Yeah, I just wanted to make a little video on this keyboard. It's dope. USB-C. I think this is my first USB-C MIDI controller. This is the MK4 too. Launch key MK4. Another thing that I just did, which I wanted to do for a long time, the metronome on the MPC, I wanted to use that in FL. So I went in and I got the metronome. I got the little yep, and I switched it out. So hold on, let me show you. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a video on how to change that. But yeah, just a little video on this. Yeah, it's Loony. I'm out.